There's a certain kind of magic that comes alive at Christmas time. The warm glow of lights, the quiet hush of falling snow, and the gentle clickety-clack of a toy train making its annual journey around the tree. These miniature marvels carry with them all the nostalgia, wonder, and timeless excitement of the holidays. Whether it's a simple battery-powered toy or the latest technical miracle, those feelings remain. They take away the stress of work, bills, and the world outside, transporting you and the ones you love to a simpler moment in time when all that mattered was seeing that little headlight come gleaming around the corner. Join us as we step aboard to hear the stories, see the action, and feel the spirit of the season in The Magic of Trains and Christmas, Volume 3.
My name is Patrick Zillow, and I'd like to talk to you about my very first train, Polar Express. In 2004, the movie Polar Express came out, and growing up, I really enjoyed reading the book, The Polar Express. And then when the movie came out, we actually went to go see the movie, and obviously when the movie was done, coming out of the theater, I remember I told my parents I really wanted that train for Christmas. And sure enough, that year, a brand new Lionel Polar Express was sitting under my tree that Christmas. Lionel had just come out with this train set, so it was a really high item that Christmas. Everybody wanted to get one, and I almost didn't get it, I think, from what they told me. But anyway, so over the years, I was able to acquire every single passenger car for this train, to the point where sometimes we try to start the train, the wheels will spin just because there's so many cars on it. And then eventually, my train club, Lionel Conductor Club of America, they came out with a observation car with the hero boy and the hobo on the end of it, and they swing back and forth on the back of the car. And sure enough, it wasn't too long after that came out that Lionel created one with the black version on it. So I was able to get all those cars over the years. But as the years, obviously I still have this train. I still run it every Christmas, and I enjoy every minute of it.
Merry Christmas, everybody. And Merry Christmas to you too, Lark. From my family to yours here at Rail Chief 74, we hope that you all have a very wonderful holiday and a very happy and a healthy New Year this year.
Dispatcher, we are at medium speed. Out.
Merry Christmas, everyone. It's Will from the Will Miller Instagram page. I want to thank Trains Alike for letting me be a part of this year's video, letting me be able to display the Christmas layout that I have. So without further ado, let's get into that. The Christmas layout is roughly 11 by 3 feet and consists of one main line with a siding track and a trolley line. The track plan of the layout was actually inspired off of Mike, the second-hand Overland's layout, with the 2 large turnaround sections on each end. On one of the turnaround sections sits a tree, but on the other side sits a small Christmas town, which the trolley serves. It is a lot of fun to see the layout lit up at night with the MTH Rail King boxcars running around. That is a little overview of the Christmas layout that I have that keeps evolving every year that we set it up. That's everything I have to say about my layout. I want to wish everyone watching a Merry Christmas and a happy and safe New Year.
Good application. Okay to release. Train 1 Brightman. We have good set, good release, good continuity on timetable train number 1. Over.
That's a Roger. Good set, good release, good continuity on timetable train number 1. Out. Dispatcher, okay, tied up. Am I clear? Over.
Cleared on to the bay. Out.
Every year for Christmas, I would watch my favorite Christmas movie, The Polar Express. I always had a lot of fun recreating some of my favorite scenes with my 726 Berkshire and a set of Polar Express figures that I had. This year though, I made a huge upgrade. I finally bought a real Polar Express set. My younger self would have been absolutely amazed and beyond excited to have received one of these sets as a Christmas present. Finally having this set is going to make this year a whole lot more special. So from my family to yours, I wish you the happiest, most wonderful Christmas this year.
Affirmative, Polar Express. You are clear ahead. Over. Negative, all clear ahead. Polar
Hello everyone, Strasburg Southern Lines here. I just wanted to talk about what makes Christmas and trains important to me. Some of my favorite memories involving the Christmas season and trains is definitely just riding behind them, riding behind a Christmas train, like the Polar Express at some railroads or North Pole Express at others. My favorite Christmas train ride was definitely the Strasburg Railroad's Christmas tree train, where they take you for a train ride up to Paradise and let you get off and pick out a tree while drinking hot chocolate. And then they haul it back to the station into the parking lot with on a flat car. So that was always really cool to do. Yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you Trains of Lark for having me on his video.
Wants to ask, what does Christmas mean to somebody like me, being that I am Jewish? And I said it means the same thing to me that it means to you. It means family, it means friends, and it means a new start to the year. Enjoying things, sharing gifts, sharing stories, and that's what I'm here to do, is share a story about my first Christmas train layout, which happens to be this year. I've never had a Christmas layout before, and I decided it was time for me to start a tradition for myself. Even being Jewish, I call it a holiday layout, but it's still just the same, enjoyable by all walks of life.
Hi there folks, this is Chris with Christmas Trains and More. When it comes to Christmas and Christmas trains, our family could never get enough. From the Polar Express, a movie that we have to watch every year for sure, to the Grinch, or Frosty the Snowman. We love all our Christmas programs, and we definitely love our Christmas trains. The CP Holiday is one of me and my wife's favorite trains. We saw this a few years ago at a museum, and my wife begged me to buy it. So glad to have this join the collection. When my kids come over and my grandkids come over, they absolutely love to see these trains run. Anything with Christmas lights is always good. Also can't forget A Christmas Story. Just remember, you'll shoot your eye out. Like I said, we love our Christmas trains. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope you get time to run your trains with your friends and family.
B&O Scale Model Railroading. I'm Tyler, this is Luke, and this is our railroad. Luke, what's so special about trains at Christmas to you?
Me getting to see all the trains all lit up and be able to go to the fire department and see all other trains all lit up.
Yeah, you like the fire department layouts? Me too. Well, what do you got behind you there?
This is one of Luke's favorites. It's our Santa Fe ABA old K-Line TMCC, and we love running it, and hope to see you guys soon. Merry Christmas!
Hello everyone, I'm Michael Lessor, editor of TCAE Train, social media and marketing chairman for the Eastern Division of the Train Collectors Association and the York Train Fair. For me, trains and Christmas have always been something truly magical. There's nothing like the sound of a train under the tree, the glow of lights, or the memories they bring back. Some of my favorite holiday moments come from watching trains run with family and feeling that sense of wonder that only this season brings. Trains and Christmas go hand in hand. They bring joy, nostalgia, and a little bit of magic to all of us. Happy holidays, and I can't wait to see what everyone shares this year.
Hi, I'm Vincent Strinkowski from All Aboard with Conductor Vin. On behalf of Engineer Denise and myself, we'd like to share some thoughts about Christmas and trains. For many people, Christmas is a time of faith and family. But for those of us in the model train world, it is also a time of sharing traditions. I look back on my fondest childhood memories of setting up my dad's 1951 Lionel freight train and Plasticville Village under our Christmas tree. I also remember going to my great uncle Joe's house in Queens and seeing his 3-level multi-gauge train layout, which was always set up. Now, I was inspired by Uncle Joe and my cousin Ron to get more interested in trains and also to keep them set up beyond the holiday season. Doesn't matter what gauge or what theme, just share the tradition and enjoy your trains. On behalf of Engineer Denise, we wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello everybody, my name is Kevin Quinn. I'm the National President of the Train Collectors Association. We are here, TCA headquarters, home of the National Toy Train Museum and the National Toy Train Library, right here in Strasburg, Pennsylvania. We welcome you to all come down and see our really cool museum and library. And we want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of our members and friends here at the National Toy Train Museum. Okay, here we are in the historical section of the National Toy Train Museum. Here we've got a lot of pre-war and from many different manufacturers. There's some posters, American Flyer display right here. Okay, behind us we got a lot of odds and ends that the manufacturers made, mostly Lionel, all different type of odds and ends. They just didn't make trains, they made other stuff also. Toys and telescopes and science kits and a lot of this stuff, okay? So that's also here in the National Toy Train Museum. All right, here we are in the main part of the museum, okay? This is where we got our Lego display. The kids love this here at the National Toy Train Museum. We got the Lego display, we got the O-gauge layout, which is set up for Christmas time. All right, and then we're gonna wander around to the main part, and I'll give you an overview because I want you to come out to Strasburg, Pennsylvania and see the National Toy Train Museum in its entirety. Come on with me. All right, here in the main part, okay, as an overview, we've got the O-gauge layout. I showed you the Lego layout. We have an S-gauge layout. We have an HO layout. We have a G-scale layout. We have a Civil War display. We got the standard gauge layout. We have American Flyer and Marks displays in the back. I said, come on out and check us out. Strasburg, Pennsylvania, National Toy Train Museum. Come check us out.
Sit back and enjoy a ride on the Christmas Light Express. Now, as most of you know, this is my favorite time of year. I just can't get enough of the holiday season. And of course, it is definitely not the holidays without Lionel trains.
Hey everybody, it's Matty C Trains here. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays to all. I want to share with you a story that has stuck with me ever since it happened, and it is a story that I love telling every Christmas. So I have my Southern Pacific GS4 next to me here, and it all stems for this little boy who visited my model railroad club, the Nassau Lionel Operating Engineers, back in 2017 time period. This little boy very much knew his stuff. He could tell you whatever train was on the layout at that time, and I was very impressed, and so were the other club members of mine. We do our famous Christmas open houses every single December. We do the first 2 weekends right after Thanksgiving, and it's a very exciting time, and is one of the main driving reasons I wanted to join the club in the first place. So we had the mother of this young boy contact our president at the time, specifically requesting to see the GS4 and all the passenger cars. Thankfully, we had a bunch of members that stepped in and had the whole set available to put on the layout. I was a relatively new member at the time, and it was my first time properly operating the layout during the show. And thankfully, we got word that the family was there, and the boy was already looking around, eager to see this locomotive. And sure enough, I was at the throttle, and seeing that boy's smile, it lit up the entire room. He was jumping for joy, seeing this locomotive thunder past him. And I guess the moral of the story, truthfully, is just how special model trains and Christmas really truly is. Because if there's one gift that I can give to anybody this time of year, is bringing joy to somebody else. And if I can do that in a small form just by having these little trains go around in a circle, my Christmas is fulfilled.
So what trains of Christmas mean to me is not just the stuff that we put under the tree to run, what we put on our layouts around Christmas, and not even the stuff we might get at Christmas. It's these full-size stuff as well. If you've seen my channel, you've seen this engine before, but if not, this is an engine that my grandfather bought in June 1st of 2006, and once he got it in a presentable state, it became a staple of their front yard around Christmas, along with the nativity scene that's right over there across the driveway. But at some point, this engine will be over on my property, and it will also have Christmas stuff on it when it comes time. So this time next year, this engine will have been in my family for 20 years. And it's something that I can't wait to put my own spin on when the time comes.
Christmas time is one of my favorite times of the year, like many. With Christmas comes toy trains. I have lots of memories of toy trains and Christmas, but my favorite memory was receiving the Lionel El Capitan set in 2009. It was a set I dreamed about having, and I couldn't believe it was in my hands on Christmas Day. I remember setting it up and running it for hours on the floor. It also became the train of the tree a few years as well. Since then, my train collection has grown, and every year is a tradition. The Lionel train goes under my tree. Whatever you celebrate, I hope you all have a great celebration and a Happy New Year.
When it comes time for the holiday season, me and my family love to pay tribute to my late grandpa, especially when it comes to running trains. My grandpa was a former engineer for the Burlington Northern, and while he is no longer here with us, we do the best that we can to keep his legacy alive. I always think back to going to his house on the farm and just running trains in his O-gauge layout. While my grandpa was more known for his role on the railroad and for the light steam hobby, something that always gets overlooked is the O-gauge layout that he had in his basement. So during this Christmas season, remember to run your trains and also spend time with family and friends that you love the most. And also, don't forget why we celebrate Christmas in the first place. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody.
Since the very beginning, I've always loved trains. Here's a quick story about my love of trains and how they became a Christmas tradition for my family. My love of trains was passed on to me by my dad, and to him by his grandfather. Throughout my childhood, we made many different layouts, ranging from Brio, Thomas the Tank Engine, HO scale, and today, O scale. My love of O scale began when I was 6 years old. Santa Claus visited my Gami's house and delivered an MTH Rail King Amtrak F40PH passenger set that I still have today. Now as a husband to my lovely wife Capitan and a dad to my wonderful son Kyle, my Christmas wish is to continue to share my love of trains with my family. We are so incredibly blessed to have such amazing friends and family in this hobby, and we cannot wait to keep creating amazing train-filled memories. From all of us here at the channel, we hope you have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We will see you all in 2026.
One of the favorite things I love about Christmas is huge yard displays. I decided to create one for the layout.
Merry Christmas to all!
What's up, everybody? Lawrence here from Gizmo Trains, wishing you all a Merry Christmas. It's 2025, and I'm here and fortunate to have a new train room with a Christmas layout that I built to enjoy this holiday season. Trains goes back with me to about 2017 as far as O-gauge. That year I decided I wanted to put one under the tree and give my son something that I didn't have an opportunity to have as a child. I always liked trains, but I grew up pretty poor. And something like this was never even a thought that could be a reality. So during that year, I was fortunate enough to live in North Carolina, where I still reside. And we have the Lionel store at the mall in Concord. So we went down, completely ignorant of anything O-gauge or Lionel, and picked up a set.
And the rest is history. Each year I started adding more cars, getting the Polar Express, making the layout bigger and bigger downstairs. It all started just like this, a floor layout. Had to go around the tree into the dining room with switches and all kinds of side tracks. And after a few years, I started watching more videos on YouTube, people like Eric's Trains, and started falling in love more and more with the hobby. And it's not just the trains, but also the people. Just like Larkin, awesome guy to talk to, and people like that really make you want to continue into this hobby and pass it on to the next generation. My son is now 18. We'll give it a few more years, but maybe some grandkids one day will get to enjoy the hobby with me. So as I was saying, this one here is temporary. We're going to build a much bigger layout. I had one before at the old house. Also continue to run trains there because I just got tired of tearing that layout down. I wanted to enjoy it year round. So we're going to make it bigger and better, but we won't forget our roots. We're going to enjoy Christmas 25 with this beautiful plasma coat Polar Express Berkshire, plenty of awesome Christmas cars, and have a Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Christmas and trains mean everything to me and Zelda. From receiving my first Lionel train set at Christmas in 1983 when I was just under 3 years old, to then in 2009 reignited my YouTube channel, the first videos were of the Polar Express running around my tree, and it brought back all the magic and memories of Christmas and trains. And it led into this train empire that you see in front of you today, all because of Christmas. This Lionel Legacy Scale Polar Express train set is so magical, and it's just the epitome of what a Christmas train really should be. It brings back so many great memories and is a joy to run.
Let's fly! We're nearly there! Hurry up! We need to finish making these toys before Christmas!
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, train friends, from PGH Train Fanatic.